folks, welcome back to me, JoJo, Jody, Joe, whatever you want to say. Anyway, today what I am making is something for her, that little girl right there.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't eat this, but she does. What we have here are some organic, no hormones or any of that crap, turkey legs. That's why they're not that big. They almost look like the size of like some huge chicken legs. So those are organic. There's no hormones or anything in that. Again, I don't eat this, but she does, so I'm gonna make it for her. What we have here are some organic wild carrots. And as you can see, they're all different colors. There's purple, there's orange, there's yellow carrots, and we're gonna have some of those. So we'll get started here in a minute. I'm gonna move these carrots out the way. These were already washed, so don't think that I didn't clean the turkey. I did, I cleaned them. I don't like touching it, but I did, and they're clean, so we'll get started here in a second. And we are back. We're gonna season up these turkey legs. This is just some poultry seasoning. Gonna sprinkle it very generously on each one of the legs. This is Old Bay. This is just the regular Old Bay seasoning. Sprinkle. And this is regular black pepper. Adobo. And sea salt. Flip. And do the same. Well, that one's a little bigger than the other one. Even though these are organic, it looks like he was eating more than his fair share of whatever they were feeding these turkeys. So, I don't know what that's about. One bag. I like to cook with these. It keeps your food moist. Things that you have to steam, it keeps them nice and steamed, and it's keeps stuff from being messy. So I'm just gonna open this, and I'm just going to, you see this onion and garlic here that's cut up? I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a second here. I'm gonna push this to the side, and I'm gonna put each one of these legs in here. And then I have cut up onion. I'll put it in there. And I have about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna throw that in there. And then what I have here is poultry blend. Fresh, it
says on the box, doesn't it?
Fresh, what do you call them?
Herbs.
Yes. Thank you. Fresh herbs is what I have here. And this is the poultry blend. It has rosemary, sage, and thyme in it. So I'm going to take a couple sprigs of each and throw it in the bag as well. Do you know what's what? Do you know what this is?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Rosemary.
You know you are correct. There's your rosemary. Throw that in there. There's one up there. We got some thyme, and we got some sage. And we're going to throw all of these in the bag. You don't need that many since there's only 4 legs. So we can save the rest of these spices for something else. We're going to put those in there. I'm going to wash this pan out because this has to sit in there. Oh, before I do that, once again, we're going to take a couple pats of butter. Just to keep it moist and to give it a little flavor, not too much. You want to keep it somewhat healthy, so just give it a couple pats of butter, and I'm going to put 2 in. There you go. Hold on, not yet. I'm going to show you that after. Move this stuff out the way. You probably stand up so you can stand over top and get it in there. So here we have everything in there. As you can see, the flour is in there for the bag so that it won't bust. And we're just going to close this up and throw it in the oven on 350. Folks, the other part of this dish with the turkey legs are the wild carrots. As you can see, they are organic and they are wild, meaning they have the stems on them, the branches or whatever, and growing out of the ground. So first thing I'm going to do is take this band off, and next thing I'm going to do is cut all the weeds off the top of the carrots, and then I'm going to wash them, and then I'll be right back. Alright folks, see here we have our washed carrots. As you can see, these organic carrots have a lot of strings and things on them. So what I'm just going to do is take my peeler and I'm just going to skin each one of these carrots. Being careful not to take off too much of the good stuff. I just want that skin gone. And it's okay if a few pieces of the skin remain. I just want those stringy parts gone. And you'll just do each one. Okay, so I've peeled like some of the strings off of the carrots. We have our, I don't know, this yellow color, this white color, purple, and then your regular carrots. A lot of people don't know that carrots come in all these different colors, but organic wild carrots do grow in different colors. So let me grab my knife and I will start slicing those. And I'll show you what we're going to do with them. So here are the carrots, and what I have here is some onion that I sliced up, just some regular white onion, and that is some fresh chopped garlic, a couple cloves. I want to show you guys something cool about these purple carrots. So you see these are the carrots that I cut up, the purple ones. If you turn them over and look at purple carrots, so on the outside, as you can see when I showed them to you when they were whole, they are purple. And if you flip them over, they are like this orange color on the inside. So the purple ones are the only ones like that, because of course the other ones are the lighter colors, but I just wanted to show you that. I thought that was cool. So what we have here is a seasoned cast iron skillet. Make sure that when you clean your cast iron skillets, you season them. That's another video. I'll show you how to season your cast iron skillet. So that's what this is. I like to cook in cast iron skillets. So I'm just gonna light it, and I'm just gonna put it on like a medium heat. This is just regular vegetable oil. I'm just going to use a little bit of it. You can use this, you can use olive oil for this too. I've also used like the seasoned olive oil for this before. So I just put a little bit of oil in there. Not deep frying, you're just gonna, I'm not gonna use that one, I'm gonna use this one. You're just gonna like lightly saute them, and I'll probably need just a tiny bit more of oil because it did not coat the whole pan. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit more of oil in there, enough to coat the pan but not drown the carrots and other stuff in it. Just going to go ahead, and the skillet was already warmed up, just so you know, so I'm not putting this in a cold skillet. I'm going to put my onions and garlic in first, and then I'm going to put my carrots in. This is doesn't take a lot of spices, and I'm gonna put a couple fresh herbs in there. So this is the adobo, sea salt, and black pepper. I'm going to let that warm up for a second, and I'll be right back. So that all the spices get on all the vegetables and everything. I am going to put a couple fresh herbs in there, and I'll show you when I get to that part. But right now you just want to let those vegetables cook and get soft. And I forgot to mention that what you're going to do is once these get done, and once the turkey legs get done, you're going to serve the turkey legs over rice. Or potatoes, whatever you want. I just didn't think it was important to show you cooking rice. So you can serve it over rice or potatoes, or not over potatoes, but potatoes on the side if you want. We're gonna serve this over the turkey legs over rice. I'm gonna add a couple fresh herbs to this as well. carrots are naturally sweet, so you want to go with some, you can do some bold flavors when you're flavoring with herbs. I am going to, you can do sage, you can do thyme or rosemary. I'm going to season these ones with, I'm going to throw some fresh rosemary in them. But not too much because I don't want the rosemary to overpower the flavor of the carrots. And just let them cook. Carrots are about halfway through. You can tell because the lighter colored ones, they'll kind of get a little more translucent than when they were first put in there. And you can just tell, like when you're cooking them, that there's things are softening up, and as well as your onions. So now that they are softening up and everything is coming together, the flavors, the garlic and everything, this is my rosemary. And I'm just gonna put a couple sprigs of this in here just to flavor it some more. And you don't need that much. Like I said, you don't want it to overpower the flavor of the carrots, but just enough to bring it a nice flavor, nice balance. And mix it up like so. See, the carrots are getting done. I like them when they get a little brown, as you can see there and there. They get a little brown on them. I wish this video had a smell button, because the aroma that's coming from this garlic, onion, and rosemary, the bomb. So check it out, and I will show you guys the finished product after this is done. And it's just about done. So I guess I'll just show you guys the finished product once we plate it and how you serve it. Okay, great. Thank you. Here we go, folks. And here we have the finished product of the turkey legs with garlic, onions, spices, and herbs. And this will be served with the sauteed wild carrots and over rice, and we'll come back for that. Okay, folks, and here is the finished product. So here we have the turkey leg with the rosemary and thyme and sage herbs. Those are the sauteed carrots with the rosemary and onions and garlic. Those are the wild carrots. As you can see, they get a little brown around the edges with the onions and absorb all those spices. And this here, we just have some regular jasmine rice. And I just took a little gravy from the turkey that was in the oven, and I just poured a little bit of that over top of the rice just to give the rice some flavor and some herbs and everything. So there you have it, folks. There is the finished product. And this is very easy to make, and it's also very, very low maintenance. So if you have things to do, like I said, I didn't show myself cooking the rice. Rice is very easy to make. You just cook your rice, get some regular jasmine rice or Uncle Ben's rice, whatever you want. And this is a very, very easy dish to make, and it's great for leftovers. You can also pour a little gravy over the turkey if you feel that it shouldn't be dry though, because it was in the bag, but it's very, very moist. But if you want, you can pour a little over the turkey leg. All right, there you have it. Bon appetit.